Hi, my name is Vincent Procrin Goli, and today we are going to talk about cloud services. Cloud services are a range of services offered over the internet to companies and customers. These services are designed to provide easy and affordable access to applications and resources over the internet without need for external infrastructure and hardware. Some of the service providers include Amazon, Google, which most of you know, and not to mention but a few. Let us look at the fundamentals for cloud computing. We have computers, storage, databases, networking, and security. We have three cloud deployment models, which include public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. Public cloud is run by third-party providers. Private cloud is strictly for private companies. Private cloud refers to cloud environment, which are dedicated to a specific organization or company. And hybrid cloud, it tackles both public and private. We have different cloud computing service categories. We have infrastructure as a service. We have platform as a service. We have function as a service. And we also have software as a service. Infrastructure as a service, I think, is the simplest, because here businesses migrate from their infrastructure and they rent infrastructure where they're going to do all their business. You don't need to buy, you don't need to purchase. For businesses that need unique applications, you don't need to hire someone to build for you an application. They are already built application that can run different business models. That's what platform as a service offer. That's what it means. Function as a service, let's look at it deeply. We can even call it serverless. You don't need to have the servers. It breaks down an application into separate functions that run when triggered by some action. Software as a service, this is common, like Google Apps. You don't need to develop their applications which are developed. You can always go and utilize them. They have different functionalities that can run different business models, or that can help out in different business activities. Let us look at also the deployment models. A cloud deployment model is an installation of hardware and software that is accessible on specialized platforms. These models include private cloud model, public cloud model, community cloud model, and hybrid cloud model. Public cloud models are housed on public servers that are accessible to the public over the internet or through a VPN service. The cost and maintenance of cloud services is really cheap compared to locally hosted servers. Here you have to incur every cost: electricity, manpower. You have to get specialized personnel who are going to dedicate to do for you the work. Whereas in cloud computing, you don't need to do that. All you do is access the service. That's it. You don't go into extra costs. You don't go into extra costs like paying people, electric bills, protection. Let us look at security and threats comparisons. In cloud computing, you're susceptible to cyber attacks. Denial of service. Locally, if you're local, it's the chances of you being attacked a bit less as compared to cloud. Cloud is exposed to so many attacks. Reliability. Cloud is reliable, 100% reliable. Locally, servers which are locally hosted, they have a lot of dependencies, so they're not so reliable. Anything can happen. Anytime a server can crash. When it comes to data backup, let's look at data backup. Cloud, your data is safe. It is replicated in so many different locations, whereas in locally hosted servers, it's a bit difficult. You can easily lose all the data. Accessibility. Cloud services, you can access your services anywhere in the world. Local, I wouldn't say that. There are a lot of dependencies. Again, there are so many dependencies when you locally host your servers. There are various security issues with cloud, which include misconfigurations, unauthorized access, hijacking of accounts, malicious insiders, cyber attacks, denial of service attacks, lack of visibility, insecure interfaces, APIs. There are various ways we can mitigate security threats and vectors, which include the following. We can use firewalls and antiviruses. We can implement content filtering, establish baseline configurations. We can do system hardening. There are various ways we can mitigate. Though there are problems, risks involved, it doesn't mean they can't be mitigated. They can be mitigated through the following ways that I've given to you. Thank you for listening. God bless you all.